Well, good morning. This has been a real treat today to worship at Glasgow Cathedral. You can just see it there. This is where St. Mungo is buried. So I'll keep my comments short this morning because I got a chance to speak in the church, and I'll let those words speak for me. But I'm really pleased to have my wife Lisa here today. And then this is Bill and Christine Jack, who were originally part of the ones who mapped out the Kentigern Way and walked it 3 years ago. So really pleased to have them with us. Anyway, just to say hello and look out for the video.
In 2021, a small group of people mapped out what has become known as the Kentigern Way. And in October of 2021, you all in this congregation welcomed Bill and Christine Jack, who are sitting in the congregation today, as the first to complete that 150-mile journey from Annan, which is near Dumfries, up to Moffat, over to Innerleithen, then to Peoples, then to Broughton, then to Biggar, then to Lanark, then to Bothwell, and here into Glasgow. It is an established pilgrim route that we're trying to build up in terms of its recognition and its feasibility for those who would like to participate. I'm going to assume you know a little bit about it, but if you'd like to know more, you can look up a very good webpage called kentigernway.com, and it'll tell you everything you need to know about that. Having just completed it yesterday, after 10 days of walking through the wilds of the Scottish wilderness, I just wanted to share with you a few thoughts about pilgrimage. The first is that it is an arduous journey. It is not for the faint of heart. It means walking rough, so to speak. It means sometimes living rough. It means sometimes being a wayfarer and a stranger. It is a difficult walk, but not impossible. It can be done. We live in a society that makes every effort to eliminate or to ameliorate suffering, and much of that work is good and important, but we've lost sight of the fact that some suffering is transformative, and pilgrimage is the way of achieving that measure of suffering, positive suffering for our welfare and for our good. The second thing to say is that everyone is interested in pilgrimage. All the people in that, whether they were in the church or outside the church, everyone wants to know more about pilgrimage, and they are as intrigued to meet someone who is on pilgrimage as they could be with anyone else. Everyone wants to know more about pilgrimage, and everyone knows something, often very little, but at least the name Kentigern. And they want to know more. Thirdly, as I said, the journey is arduous, and it may not be for you, but you can enable someone else to do it. What kept me going during those 10 days was knowing that people were praying for me, people were helping me along the journey, people were commenting on the social media posts that I made, people were behind me. All along the way, we were making an effort to establish hospitality points, places where pilgrims could go for rest, for support, for a welcome, in from the storm, in from the heat. And you can enable someone to participate in pilgrimage by doing what you already know and do so well, and that is to provide hospitality. And by that I mean whatever you might mean is hospitality. As simple as offering a cup of cold water, a cup of tea, a biscuit, a welcome, an overnight in your home or in your church, a baking roll. Whatever hospitality means to you, I can assure you it means 10 times more to a pilgrim. Fourthly, Jesus said in Matthew 10:42, if anyone welcomes you, they welcome me. And if anyone gives even a cup of cold water in my name, they will not lose their reward. This was the most remarkable experience of the pilgrimage. Is that as the a pilgrim, you are in a state of vulnerability. Vulnerability to the weather, vulnerability to the vagary of losing your direction, which I did on more than one occasion. And there's nothing more precious and more vulnerable than asking for help. Can you fill this water for me? Can you show me the way? Can I pitch my tent in your field for the night? And what I encountered was this overwhelming wave of welcome. Of course I can. Anything else? People would ask at the door, are you okay? What can I do to help you? And what I found was that welcome was reciprocal. That blessing went both ways. That as much as I received from people, I also unwittingly gave to people because I'm a witness to Jesus Christ. I'm on a pilgrimage to grow deeper in my own faith. So it's a bit of a surprise to me. I wasn't planning to finish here today at Glasgow Cathedral, but as the timing worked out, it seemed to fit. And I want to thank Mark for his willingness at the very last minute to entertain the possibility of having a pilgrim in worship this morning. I just want to conclude with these very short words. The first is that the lives of the saints still inspire. People are still curious about the holy men and women who have gone before us. But nothing inspires like the lives of the living saints, which is you and me, giving that cup of cold water, that welcome, that biscuit, that tea, that come in from the cold, in the name of Jesus. Friends, as we share hospitality, we receive hospitality. All to the good.